Hey everyone, welcome back for another night of Jeopardy! Tonight is special because our game is dedicated to the one and only Toni Morrison. While Morrison was widely known for her work in novels, she's always had a clear theme or point she was trying to make. When writing, she would hit many subjects all at once. For example, she likes the idea of goodness in her books, talking about Black oppression and how color greatly impacted the Black community. One of her most famous books, The Bluest Eye, focuses on the racism and segregation because of the color of one's skin. While it wasn't pointed out specifically, many colors were used by Morrison to symbolize meaning and create structure. During her famous speech at Cornell and through her writing, Morrison hit the topics of goodness, Black oppression, and color symbolism. In today's game, we will talk about the many topics that made her writing come to life and try to center it back to the real meaning of her stories. Tonight, we have Sanvi playing with us, Kennedy, and Flynn. Sanvi, you're up first. What would you like to pick?
Okay, I want to choose 400 for color symbolism.
This color represents the act of being miserable. Claudia describes her mother's voice with this color. Why?
What is green? So throughout this section of the book, Claudia describes her mother's voice with the color green because her mom is clearly very miserable that no man loves her, and she's constantly complaining about it. So my final answer is what is green?
That is correct. So the points go to Sanvi. Next is Kennedy. Kennedy, what would you like?
I would like goodness for 100.
Where goodness lurks.
What is backstage?
That is correct. Kennedy, you get your points. Flynn, you're up next.
I would like goodness for 200.
Toni Morrison has tried to what in all of her novels that she's written?
What is the bluest eye?
No, the correct answer is what is writing and trying to find goodness. I'm sorry, Flynn. Sanvi, you're up again.
I would like to choose good versus evil for 200.
What does Toni Morrison say while trying to convey the purpose of evil versus good?
What is evil has vivid speech, goodness bites his tongue.
That is correct. Okay. Flynn, you're up next.
Trope of color symbolism 300.
Okay. Because of their light skin, the characters believe that this is the social standard that guarantees goodness.
What is the good that comes from beauty?
Correct. Give you your points, and now Sanvi, your turn.
Trope of color symbolism 100.
Okay. This symbol represents the ideal beauty standard at the time.
What is pink dress?
No, I'm sorry. It is what is blue eyes. You do not get the points this round. Kennedy, you're up next.
Can I have color symbolism for 200?
This color represents beauty and Piccola's desire to have a lighter skin tone. Piccola would drink this.
What is pink and water?
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is what is white and milk. I'm sorry. Flynn, you're up next.
Good versus evil 300.
Okay. Toni Morrison was bored by the demonstrations of this act. She compares it to a top hat, cape, tuxedo, and a cane.
What is evil?
That is correct. Sanvi, you're up next.
Can I please have 300 for Black oppression?
Yes. The setting is in a poor Black neighborhood in the 1940s to display this.
What is violence, discrimination, and extreme amounts of segregation?
That is correct. Okay, Kennedy, you're up next.
Can I have Black oppression for 400?
Yes. In her interview, Toni Morrison states that throughout her book, she uses this in order to idolize the white image.
What is white gaze?
Correct. Okay. Flynn, you're up next.
Good versus Evil 100.
Okay. Evil's audience's name.
What is Blockbuster?
Correct. Okay, Sanvi, back to you.
Can I please have 100 for Black oppression?
Yes. Morrison was troubled about performances because they could only be put on if someone did this.
What is racializing performances?
That is correct. Kennedy, you're up next.
Can I have trope of color symbolism for 200?
Yes. Piccola has a strong desire to be white because of this.
What is white gaze?
That is correct. There are your points. Flynn, you're up next.
Color symbolism 100.
Okay. This color and object represents life, birth, and natural order, a happy community where people can grow safely.
What is yellow and marigolds?
That is correct. Sanvi, back to you.
Can I please have goodness for 400?
Yes. Morrison uses narrative to give goodness language by doing this in the book.
What is the family being so open and helping Piccola in a need of time?
Exactly. There are your points, and Kennedy, you're up.
I'll do color symbolism 300.
Okay. This color represents innocence and youth. This color was never talked about harshly.
What is green?
That is incorrect. I'm sorry, the right answer is what is pink. Okay, Flynn, you're up next.
Goodness 300.
Okay. The kind of people goodness is typically found in.
What is unintelligent people?
Correct. All right. Unfortunately, that was your last question. But we're back to Sanvi.
I guess Black oppression for 200.
Okay. The characters experienced this when they all went to get ice cream and got into an argument.
What is internalized racism?
That is the correct answer. Okay, Kennedy, you're up. This is your last question of the night and the last question of the night. So, trope of symbolism for 400. Claudia describes the dolls with this. Explain what this means.
What is hair of gold or just light hair in general? And so Claudia explains how a lot of people want blue eyes and light skin and light hair because that was the beauty standard at the time.
That is correct. So the points go to you. Okay, everyone, that is tonight's game of Jeopardy. Our first place winner is Sanvi with 1,600 points. Round of applause. Our second place winner is Kennedy with 1,500 points. Round of applause. And unfortunately, our last place is Flynn with 1,100 points. Thank you all for playing and tuning in tonight, and we hope to see you next time.